Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Where today, instead of having 20-ish Wii games, we have 13-ish Xbox games, not Wii games. So, I'm going to be going from top to bottom and rating all of them from bottom is the least and top is the greatest. So, yep. Okay, so first one I got is No Man's Sky. This one's a pretty good one. I think I would like it a lot more if I actually embrace the multiplayer aspects of it. I haven't really done that, which I really need to. But overall, it's a pretty good game. The art for the disc looks like this. Just basically the front cover. Very nice game. Right now, it's going to obviously sit right here. It's probably going to be towards the middle of the stack. Alright, so the next one is Disney Infinity. There's the back of it. It has Marvel, Star Wars, and normal Disney. There's a front, Disney Infinity, and then the disc, and the manual. The manual's upside down, but here is the disc and the manual. This one's going at the bottom just because I feel like I like the addition of Star Wars in this one, but I feel like it also kind of ruined the series. Plus, I don't like it when they make several sequels of a game. So, yeah, that one's going at the bottom for right now. Okay, next up is Halo 5. This one, it was a very nice game. I really like it. And I really like the rec systems, even though they're supposedly really bad. I really like the rec systems. And I like Warzone as well. But there's the front cover, and the disc is just the front cover. Or it's a little bit different than the front cover. It's more of a more hands up front cover disc thing. I don't know what to call it. So, yep, there that is. It's going up top for right now, just because I've been playing the game a lot recently, and I really like it. Next up is Minecraft Story Mode. This game it's a season pass. I don't like this game. Honestly, I don't like the fact that they added a story. I like the fact that they added a story to a game with a story, but I don't like the way they did it. So there's a disc for it, and extra. This is a back. It's a cover inside the cover. I've never seen that before. So it's like, yeah, it's the cover, but on the other side of the disc. That's weird. I don't know why they did that. Or maybe I just have a misprint or something. Yeah, it's the same thing on each side. But overall, I don't really like this game. That's gonna go far down on the list just because it's not that good of a game. And like I said, I like that they try to add a technically non-chronological story to a game without a story. But I feel like it kind of ruined it in the way that they did it. Okay, these two, or these next two, are games that I like, but I don't play that much to like them. So I got Star Wars Battlefront. There's the it comes with a DLC. Yeah, I should be able to show that. What's that? And then the back cover of that. Try not to give away the details, but there's the front, and this one's packaging is messed up. I don't know how that happened. This is, like I said, I really like this game. but I don't really play it that much. Also, it's a game by EA, so you know it's going to get milked a lot. So that one's going... It's going above Minecraft Story Mode, but not above No Man's Sky. And same with this next one that I'm showing. Is the Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. This is a good game, but yet again, it's EA. Yeah, it's basically just made by EA, so it's gonna be milked a lot, and I don't like the way that they. I guess the way that they did a lot of microtransactions and stuff. And although it's a nice feature to the game, I don't know. It's still ruins the game franchise. And I also think that adding a sequel to a game kind of ruins a lot of games. Like the Minecraft Story Mode that ruined the game, or they added a sequel. But for the most part, it's better. It's still better than this one, even though it's made by EA. Also, Telltale's games are really going downhill because they hit bankruptcy. So they had to shut down all their games. So if you can even find a game that's on, like, if you can even find a game out there, that's pretty surprising that'll actually work. That's really surprising that you can do that. Like, all their games are going down because of bankruptcy. But, yeah. Next up is a game I only played, like, the first part of. Just because, I'm guessing I just don't really like it because I don't like Lord of the Rings that much compared to other games. But this is the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings game. I know I'm technically wrong calling it Lord of the Rings, but there's a Lord of the Rings part in this that is included with this. Or at least it can technically be categorized as the same game, because they're basically the exact same, well, I guess it would be like saying Jurassic World and Jurassic Park, and calling the Jurassic World game Jurassic Park, even though the two games are included. There's a lot of DLC that leads into Lord of the Rings in this, and like lots of extras that lead into Lord of the Rings. But the box art for this is nice. What's the game manual? Games don't put game manuals and stuff anymore, and that's kind of upsetting. Like, I know Nintendo doesn't really do that anymore. But, yeah, this game, overall, pretty good. Don't play as much as other games, so it's going to probably go right here. I played it more, I didn't play it as much as Battlefront, but I felt like I liked it a lot more than Battlefront. And yet again, I might change that later, so. Here's a video game. I'm not even going to go over that, because it was very boring, and although it was a very good game, it was extremely boring, and there's no point in getting it because you can watch the whole thing in about 2 hours. Speaking of things you can watch, I would prefer to play this than watch the movie. Probably because it's kind of different. It's obviously different than the movie, but it's more different than the Lego Movie video game. Because I'm not even going to go over that because of how old this is. I love the fact that this is open map, and there's a lot of collectibles that open story and stuff. And although this isn't my favorite game out there, if I'm going to choose a Lego video game, it's either going to be this one. Well, these two are actually going to be tied for first, just because, or not tied for first, but tied for the rank, just because they're both the exact same game, and this one will probably be above than this one, just because I love Jurassic Park. Like, it's probably one of my favorite movies out there. And although the newer movie kind of ruins it, I still really like the movie. And those technically, what I like about stories that have lots of sequels and stuff that aren't, like, tied into the story, is that you can technically stop at Jurassic Park and not even think about the other movies. Which I guess is, like, for every single movie franchise now I think about it. But yeah, I really just like looking at playing through the parts that I actually enjoyed. Like the third one was my top movie out there that I really liked the most. So there's that. Not much to say about it, other than the fact that it's an awesome game, and these are the two games I'd recommend if you're going to play a Lego game. I don't really play Lego games anymore, just due to the fact that all the older ones are definitely the best ones, and I feel like the new Lego Star Wars one coming out is going to be fun to play, but I don't think it's going to be as good as the original ones, because I'm guessing we just, like growing up with playing the Lego Star Wars Complete Saga on my DS was like, that was one of the things I remember the most. So these two, I felt like these were like the prime age of the game, and like the more modern graphics and modern play styles. But I don't know. I feel like they're still not going to be as good as the older games, just because I remember them enjoying those for a lot longer. Because these are really nice, but we kind of expected a change. The ones in the past we didn't expect a change from. I know I'm talking about Lego video games for a long time, so these are just going to go right here. Speaking of Lego video games, a game that probably is going to be below Infinity, which is just the fact that this game failed. That I can't even talk about the game that failed. Everyone was obsessed with those kinds of toys that you can just tap on a little tablet and they pop into your game. Like, that was cool. But it was repetitive, and you expected, like, you had Amiibo, you had Skylanders, or was like the original, and then you had Disney, and then you had Lego, and then they just all went downhill from there. And those were cool games, and whenever I was starting out playing video games on the Xbox and everything. But not anymore. Okay, a lot of y'all are about to get mad at me for saying this, but I don't like Destiny at all. Destiny 1 or 2, I tried Destiny 2, and I didn't like that either. I like the theme of it, but I don't like the community that plays it. Like, I feel like the community that plays it is really angry, I would say. Like, very try hard when it comes to playing Destiny. So that's the reason that I don't play this game anymore. And I just feel like the community ruined this game. Same with like their games like Fortnite and Call of Duty. They kind of ruined their own games, and I don't like that they did that. This one's going, yeah, right there. And I feel like I couldn't play much of the game just because the toxic community always ruining the game for you and everything. Don't do that. Last game is Hello Neighbor. This game is also not going to go that high, just because of the fact that all the YouTubers are playing it, and that was like the thing. And I'll show you all this because not many people bought the game. And there's the disc, and there's the background, and there's the front. I feel like the reason I don't like this game that much anymore is just because all the YouTubers are playing it, and we all watched the YouTubers play it because we couldn't play it. And then whenever they decided to release it on Xbox, I felt like everyone had already seen all of it before, so it just wasn't that fun to play through. So that one's going probably right there on the fun scale, right there. Like I said, it was a fun game. I feel like the top from this part up is good games, and the rest is just games that weren't that fun for different reasons. Alright, so there. they're in alphabetical order, and now they're going on my shelf. So I'm gonna cut to me putting them in my shelf. This should be fun. Boom, look at that.